Hey everybody, Shadowcorn Maximus here, back for another Transformers video review. This time I'm coming at you with Universe Galvatron. Now, before I start off the review, I would just like to say that I know this figure has a lot of problems for a start. And I think that's down to really this thing being too complicated for its size class, which is a deluxe. It's like a Rubik's Cube and you're trying to trying to match all the colours. That's what it feels like transforming this thing. You know, it's just a mess. But anyway, Universe Galvatron takes on the vehicle mode as a tank. Unlike his G1 counterpart, being more like like a standing cannon type of thing. You know, it's a nice little modernisation, and at least Galvatron is more independent as a tank, which I think Megatron suffers from being a gun, because you know someone has to, of course, pull the trigger for him. But anyway, as you can see here, the colour scheme is grey, orange, basically Galvatron colours, purple, silver, black, you know, those type of colours. At the bottom here we have some robot kibble. Got some orange wheels here which don't seem to roll very well because they're covered in this tacky paint. But anyway, we've also got some lettering on the side that says Galv 25, and that 25 is possibly a reference to the 25th anniversary of Transformers. But anyway, it is a nice vehicle mode, I will give it that. It does have a nice gimmick with the spring-loaded missile launcher. It goes off pretty easily, actually, and that you don't really want to have in your face when you're transforming it, so take care and actually just remove the missile before transforming it, otherwise you'll get shot in the head or the face or the eye possibly. Yeah, the turret can actually spin 360 degrees, but it cannot move actually up or down, which is kind of a pain, but because of how this figure works in its transformation, you know, I can understand why. Now, he does have a standing tank mode, which looks ridiculous, but you know, it's nice that they tried to do something with a standing tank mode or a standing cannon mode. But it just looks a mess, and I'm not going to show you that because it'll take too long on camera to actually get it correct. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform this thing into robot mode. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is you need to take the back piece of the turret and fold it out. Fold that down, and you'll reveal the hand. Just twist that round. Then what you want to do is you want to split the turret apart, and this is the reason why the barrel of the gun won't move up or down, because you have to take the gun, twist it around, and close the rest of the turret up, and that basically makes up the right arm. Now, to open up Galvatron here, in order to basically start the whole mess of things we have to do in order to get to robot mode, we have to first of all move these little panels out like that, and just push on this piece here, and that will release that without the whole thing coming apart. Then we can move these panels down and in fact disconnect them entirely from this front piece and move them down. I'll just get that out of the way for a second. Now these things don't rotate 360 degrees. I don't know why, but what you need to do is you need to rotate it so you have the knee in front, and then rotate it there, turn the foot like that, fold it out, push that so it's like that, and then fold that down, because that will help make the heel. Same on the other side. You just twist it so you can see the knee, twist it round, twist the foot down like that, push it forward like that, and again push that like that. Now I'm going to have to twist around the waist here because we need that panel facing forward. Now this is where it's going to get even more messier, because what we have to do is we have to move that arm to here. So move that back section down like that, and then push this arm forward until it clicks into place. Then I'm just going to pop that little panel there and connect these pieces to this section here, which is a little bit tricky to do because they are small pegs on here. And then what we have to do is we have to move this arm without it coming apart, which is a little bit difficult. Let's see. Can I do it without? Yes, I can. There we go. See, that is one of the main problems, is you've got this panel here which reveals the ball joint, and you can end up pulling the whole arm off, which is a bit of a pain. But you know, the one thing with ball joints is you can snap the thing right back on, and that's got that arm done. Then what you need to do is fold that little panel there and push up the head, and then fold that panel down. And there we have Galvatron fully transformed in robot mode. Took a little while to transform it because it is a complex transformation, even, you know, for a deluxe it's definitely beyond crazy. But he does have a very good colour scheme with the purple, the orange, the grey. A lot more purple in this mode, which is actually really nice. The face looks absolutely menacing. We got the light piping behind the eyes, which is kind of like an orangey type of colour. Now he's got one hand like that, and he's got one hand like that, which is kind of annoying, the fact that he's got different hands, because they look so different from each other and it just looks weird. But for a display piece, he's actually not that bad. Despite the problems that he has, I would rate this figure a good 6.5 out of 10, 7. I know possibly other people's ratings might be lower, but I think for display value and You know, the plastic is actually quite good. I mean, it's not like knockoff quality like some people have said. It's actually quite good plastic. So, yeah, I wouldn't really recommend you pick him up because of the problems, but if you're one of these collectors who just likes to collect for display, you know, displays, and, you know, just a person who collects the characters, or maybe just a completist, you know, I would highly suggest you consider picking this up. So anyway, this is me, ShadowCon Maximus, and I am signing off for this review. See you guys later.